Constitution allows us to be able to utilize deadly force or lethal force.
Staring down the barrel of a gun. That's what some inmates could face at the Jefferson County Jail if they decide to try and escape. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Fox 16 News. I'm Kevin Kelly. It's one of many ideas being considered to enhance security after a recent jailbreak. Fox 16, Susan L. Corey talking to the sheriff tonight. And Susan, this wouldn't apply to all inmates, right?
That's right, Kevin. Deadly force could only be used on inmates convicted of a felony. Now, nothing is set in stone here, but the Jefferson County Sheriff tells me this could be a way to fill gaps in safety on a budget that just keeps getting tighter. Tight locks can't stop some inmates from testing the limits to break out.
It is irritating.
A recent escape at the Jefferson County Jail sparked a string of attempts.
We have had some, I would say, copycats, if you would.
All foiled, but one case did get as far as the roof.
And we've tried to combat that by instituting, 24-hour perimeter security.
Budget cuts make that a temporary fix, so Sheriff Lafayette Woods is considering a shoot-to-kill approach.
You could utilize deadly force or lethal force to make sure that they don't pose a further danger to the public.
That would only apply to fleeing inmates convicted of a felony. And the sheriff says he is weighing other options like an electric fence.
Obviously, we want to take an individual's life. We hate what the result of that.
The electric fencing would have to be inside the jail grounds, but then the focus shifts to how to make sure other detainees who aren't felons don't get hurt. Prisoner right advocates don't want to see that force, making that clear over the phone.
This murderous policy is morally reprehensible. I think the question we should be asking is how to prevent escape without furthering additional harm or creating additional loss of life.
For the sheriff, it's the price of balancing budgets.
I want to be able to do more
over safety. Deadly force is something prisons can use. In the case of the Jefferson County Jail, it's also an option there since they can house felons for up to a year.
Interesting, and it certainly catches the inmate's attention, I would think, to prevent possibly trying to escape, considering that it could become a target. What's the next step in this process? I mean, is this something that is going to happen, or are we still kind of in the evaluation period?
Yeah, Sheriff tells me he's not rushing into anything here. He has spoken with the Arkansas Department of Corrections, just weighing this option. He's also gotten estimates for that electric fence he talked about, but says that at this point he just wants to weigh every option that he has.
All right, keep us posted. Thanks.